Yep, so far so good. Exactly as planned. Gonna be a little bit tricky to dig like this, but I think I can make this work. Hello everyone, back to Gold Rush the game. We're gonna start on free mode today, because I don't need a lesson anymore because I'm not a child anymore. There's a new loading screen. It shows a bulldozer pushing bouncy rocks around. That's kind of fun. My goal for this is to see what we can do with the game so far. I want to see how far down we could dig, if there's different gold down there, what we can do with the wash plant, all sorts of different setups, and I can't remember how to play. How do you start the truck? Got it figured out on the way to the claim. Gotta still drive there every single time, I guess. Not sure if there's other claims available in the area you can perhaps buy later or develop some of this land. I don't really know. This is still so early in the game. But this is getting huge support so far, and I think this game is probably going to be really huge when it comes out in a full version. I think I probably could have continued free play mode after doing the tutorial, but I wanted to start all over again, and there's been a few small updates since the last time I played. Ow. The goal today, pretty simple. I want to see how far down I can dig. That's the one thing I have in mind, and we're going to see how quickly I can do that. I'm going to cut out all the boring stuff for you guys, obviously, because you don't want to watch me digging again and again and again. I think I'm going to start right here where there already is half a hole, or actually this big hole makes a lot more sense. We'll keep going down there until it stops us, or the game breaks, or whatever. I can't wait to see. Whoops, uh-oh. Right, time to make a mess. I see we still have a fuel gauge. I understand the latest update of this game removed the fuel in the machines for now. I may need to update, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. I've got a hole to dig. We're going to China, or whatever's on the other side of the planet from wherever we are. Thank God time doesn't move in this world, otherwise I'd run out of daylight by the time I was done building my ridiculous hole. This is all I'm going to do for the next hour. Scoop of dirt, dump it over here, keep going, move downwards. Drive the excavator right down in that hole, probably get it stuck, probably bury myself. We'll maybe explore if we can do that too. So many things to try in this game, I don't know where to start. 10 minutes of digging, let's see if we got anything interesting going on yet. We'll just leave that up there, that's fine. So far, no change. Whoa, except I can see through the ground? Can I run in there? I wonder if I can see the gold through there. What's out there? Okay, nothing exciting. Just more dirt. I gotta go deeper then. That's what I'm gathering from this, just deeper. The ground does seem to level out right here according to the glitchy graphics, so I don't know if I can dig any deeper than that, but I'm sure gonna try. The first problem is probably gonna be getting out of this hole. Luckily there's a magic I'm an idiot and I fell in a hole button, so that saved me. It just puts you right back by the camp, so I just gotta walk back to my excavator and keep digging. Next time I jump in a hole, I know I can get out at least. I am seeing yellow bits in the dirt, and I'm wondering if that's gold. I'm not sure if you can visibly see it or if there are any visual indicators of gold in this game. Really don't know much at all. That's about as far down as my poor excavator can reach at this point, so what I'm going to do is move back a little bit, dig about half that depth right where it's sitting, and then move my excavator back to that lower location, and then reach further down into my original hole. Is this going to work? I have no idea. Probably not, because my stupid ideas never do. I've just updated my idea. I realized that I could hit the magic button and save myself out of the hole, so I'm sure I can hit that same button to get the excavator out of the hole. So I'm just going to dig a dig hole and drive the excavator right down in there and then keep digging from the bottom. That seems like a perfectly plausible idea. What's the worst that could happen there? I've got to say, there's something just strangely amusing about continually digging a hole. I don't know what it is, but I'm having a lot of fun just doing this. The hole's getting ever bigger. Let's go take a look at my latest waste of time. So far nothing's changed, still really glitchy when I look down there. I can see way out into the ocean of dirt. That's very amusing. And I'm already stuck in the hole and I haven't even moved yet. That's pretty wonderful. Well, at least we get a view of things from down here now. What else we got going on out there? Well, I guess that means it's time to hit the life alert button. This one. See, there is a button for restoring a machine, so when I do get the excavator stuck down in that hole, and I am going to get the excavator stuck down in that hole, I can hit the stupid button and it's going to save me. I do think it still needs to be quite a bit bigger before I can get the excavator in there and maneuver it around once in there, so I'm going to start digging on the other side if I can navigate around this giant mountain I've created. This should be easy. No problem at all. It's like a highway pretty much. It's the kind of highway I'd build. Okay, it's actually really not that hard at all. Thanks to my amazing driving skill. I think I might be as low as I can dig. This flat area might be the physical boundaries, but I'm looking at some of the other areas. That gray spot I think is supposed to be like bedrock, and the gold sits on bedrock according to the Gold Rush show. So we're maybe going to try digging there next too, but for now I need to get an excavator down in this hole. I can't wait to see what's at the bottom of this hole. I don't know if the excavator's going to fit yet. Let's see what happens. Surprisingly enough, it actually fits down in the hole. I just don't have the room to maneuver yet, so I only need it to be a little bit bigger to make this stupid idea actually work, which is kind of surprising. Just like that, we hit the dummy button and out of the hole. So now I just gotta take it a little bit bigger, and then we can get right down in there and dig all the way to China. This is gonna be awesome. Alright, well, I think I got room to play down there, so we're gonna drive the excavator back down in there, see how it goes this time around. I think I've gotta get down here with a little bit of speed, that way I land nice and level. That's my theory anyway. We'll see how this goes. Full speed ahead, and there we go. Perfect. Nice execution on that one. Mission accomplished, I think. Right now I can kind of dig from down here, so it's just a matter of making myself a little bit more space, and then down to the big gold we go. I want a nugget the size of this excavator, and I'm not going to stop until I get one. I've run into a small problem suddenly. I seem to be tipping all over the place and can't lift my bucket up any higher than this, so I think I might need to exit the hole and reset up again because I'm stuck. Well, there's the problem. Physics broke. Not my fault, the stupid excavator can't defy physics. Alright, I'm going to come out of the hole and do a little work and then get back in there. I just realized there's actually this really handy action cam thing that goes on my bucket so I can actually see what I'm doing when I'm way down in the hole. That's really handy because now I can set my hole up a little better. That way when I drive down there, I can really see what I'm doing. And that's probably the bottom there. Third time's a charm. Gonna build up a bit of speed, dive right back down in there and keep on digging. Hopefully we land sunny side up. Pretty good. I think I can work with this. Just gotta get myself a little less 45-degree angled is all. Wow, so after a whole bunch of wiggling around, I've actually got myself somewhat maneuverable, so as long as I don't do anything really stupid at this point, I should be able to dig down a little bit deeper. Nope, this isn't gonna work. I'm pretty sure this is as deep down as I can go anyway. Once I was using the action cam, I could see me getting stuck in that lower layer. So for now, I think I'm just going to try and move the wash plant closer and throw some of this dirt through it and see what kind of gold we got way down here. Just about got things into place. I wanted to see where the excavator would comfortably and naturally swing to before I put the wash plant below it, and I was pretty close on my guesstimate anyway, but I'm just going to go ahead and move that over to there. That way it'll be quick to load the wash plant and then even quicker to get the gold. So one surgical maneuver later and I'll get this thing right under that bucket. Not a problem. Nope. Way off. Okay, we'll try this again. Pretend that didn't happen. Perfect. I think just like that should make it pretty painless. Until I get involved, that is. So we'll go gather the rest of the crap, hook it all up. Hopefully it all reaches way over here. And then before you know it, we'll be rolling in gold. We gather all the stuff from this little shack. We can't drive right up to it, apparently. Well, we can get pretty close. I'm going to get the truck stuck in here. Now we can throw all the crap in here real quick. And because I like to be super efficient, I'm going to try and fit this all in one load. I think I need this. Yeah, I need that. Join the mountain of crap in the back of the truck. Thank God I'm a professional organizer, otherwise this stuff never would have fit in here. This one bucket just gotta go a little bit higher. And there we go, all loaded up. Nothing's gonna fall out. Nothing can even dare fall out of the back of this truck. Full speed ahead. First stop, the creek. Our water's now all set up. Now we just gotta go set the rest of the stuff up over at the wash plant. My weird shaking thing is weirdly shaking on top of my cab right now, so that's kind of neat. Didn't know it could do that. This is hopefully what a fully functioning setup looks like. Everything seems to be running. There's water, there's electricity. Now it's just a matter of putting that dirt in there, so let's get to that. So let's see how this looks from this view. We reach all the way in, bucket all the way out. Big bucket right from the bottom. That comes back up. Carefully, try not to spill too much. Swing it over to the wash plant, which is somewhere over here. A little bit hard to see from this angle, but we let it go. Something like that into the wash plant. Now that's how babies are made. This view is actually really helpful for digging in the deep holes like that. Whoops, as I lose all my dirt. That's valuable dirt too. I don't want to do that again. 100% capacity. Let's run this bucket into the other one. Start sorting the gold out of that. Do that one more time and then see what we got. I'm thinking we got at least 5 ounces in here. If not, I'm going to delete my channel immediately. Yeah, you heard that correctly. I'm that confident in how much gold I got. Should just be another few minutes till we get our result, and I can't wait. I was wondering why my excavator felt so unbalanced all of a sudden. It's because I'm falling in the goddamn hole. Time to back this thing up a little bit if we can. E-brake off. Is it going to go in the hole or out of the hole? That's the question here. Okay, I think we're okay. Sort of. Yeah, we'll be alright. I don't even care if it falls in a hole at this point. I'm having too much fun. Just one more bucket and we'll be done. Then it's just a matter of removing that little bit of dirt that's going to be in all my gold. And I'm clearly on the bottom because you can see that weird even layer that I've been running into. I can see it at the bottom of my hole and I can't dig through it. But all the buckets I've been digging have come from there. That's a really bad one. Let's try that again. We'll take one from right here. That's a big nugget, I can feel it. And then professionally into the wash plant, of course, not missing one single rock. 96, 97, 98, and 99, and the money shot. Okay, we'll run this over to the thing and do our thing. Well, that's what our hole looks like. That's the bottom, as deep as you can dig right now. I'm going to use the glitch at a later date and see what kind of other stuff is hiding out there, but we'll get to that another time. This bucket goes in this spot, don't spill it, down it goes, sort it out. Then the other bucket, I think it's the one on the left, goes to the gold pan tub thing, and then we'll deal with it from there as soon as it's done processing. Oh, it even labels it. Gold and... what's the other one say? Dirt? How do you crouch? Dirt. They were nice enough to label it, and then they stuck a plug on top of it, so that's pretty useful. I would take the truck over, but that truck is not reliable enough. I think I'd spill all my precious gold. We're just going to run it over like this, happily skipping our way along. Before, I think I was averaging like 0.3 ounces per pan sort of thing, so we'll hopefully do a little bit better than that. I can already see quite a bit of gold, so that's a good sign. Now just to not lose it, which is going to be the tricky part, because I'm not very careful about anything I do. Alright, I think I've got it all separated. Let's see what the first pan of gold weighs. 0.05. So far, nothing spectacular. That's kind of demotivating, considering how many hours I spent digging that stupid hole. Well, not too bad considering. 0.4 ounces? Is that what I'm reading? 0.34. Okay, whatever. I'll take that for now. Let's get some more. Or I guess that was the whole bucket. I was looking at the other one. I got confused because this is the stupid one you start with that's just sitting here anyway. So just for comparison's sake, let's see how much gold's in here. I bet it's pretty much the same amount. This is going to bring us up to 0.7 ounces, which means I dug that big hole, stupid hole, for no reason at all. I could have just been digging on the surface for the same result. Well, the original bucket it gives you is only 3 pieces of gold in there, so let's see how much it weighs in comparison to my deep hole gold. Okay, so there's really not much here, so maybe it was worth it digging a hole after all, because I got about half the amount, not quite, as the gold from the bottom of the hole. My conclusion? Digging that big ass hole for the last 2 hours? Complete waste of time. Hope you liked it. Thanks for watching.